Quality and Global Commerce. By Oscar Rodriguez Gonzalez. The ideas presented in this video are a summary of the conversations at Agro Expo 2016 in San Salvador. According to quality professionals, there are several definitions of quality. These definitions may depend on the stage of the supply chain where quality is analyzed. For example, according to producers, the goal of quality is to meet customer specifications. According to manufacturers, quality is about meeting user requirements, and according to retailers is subjective to product judgment. In the other hand, for designers, quality is related to adding value to products, which was a topic discussed in another conversation in this conference. In simple words, quality at the early stages of manufacturing can be fixed to manufacturer requirements, and at the late stages of distribution may be negotiable with consumers. Because of the close relation between negotiations and quality, ideas like the ones expressed in the Kano diagram are commonly used by quality professionals. This diagram serves to illustrate that products, or services, have certain quality attributes that are expected. Increasing expected quality attributes may not necessarily increase consumers' satisfaction. On the other hand, the more exciting attributes are added to the product, the more satisfied the consumer will be. As it may be expected, increasing quality attributes will have some additional costs, but this is where the ability of a quality professional becomes useful, because we can assist in selecting wisely. The question for some may be how to manage quality. According to quality professionals, the management of quality has gone through several periods. Initially, quality was related to monitoring product attributes in what was considered the control era. Subsequent periods were focused in the assurance of quality in the entire process, and later on implementing management systems that involved the entire enterprise in quality efforts. For the future, the conversations are focused to expanding the idea of managing quality to managing risks. Because we are in the era of implementing and certifying management systems, we will be discussing ideas related to this in the rest of the presentation. Experts in the food production and manufacturing sector suggest that implementing a food safety management system is the first step in quality management, because affecting the health of the consumers is one of the major risks of food production. Quality management systems and a long-term management strategy can be built on top of the safety management system by expanding the content of the implemented system. The implementation of management systems is a long-term task that some business have undergone. This evolution generally starts from not having best practices to implementing a management system. After some time of implementing a management system, the group may become conscientious about it and start owning it and improving it. Mature business may have already developed a world-class culture that may be worth imitating by other companies. A common hurdle for selling the idea of quality is costing. To better explain this, quality professionals have classified quality costs in 4 categories: prevention, or design, evaluation, internal failures, or failures prior to delivery, and external failures, or failures after delivery. These 4 categories follow the logic of events that occur when quality fails. Ideally, a business should be spending only in prevention and evaluation, because these are the activities that will reduce the probabilities of having failures. In other words, prevention and evaluation activities can be justified as insurance for failures. This sequence of events can be also used to illustrate the concept of root cause analysis, and how prevention activities and performance indicators can be used to prevent problems. The concept of root cause analysis is related to investigations, and is commonly applied in the management of quality. Companies like Toyota have developed a philosophy in quality, and determined that each failure should be effectively investigated to implement solutions that prevent subsequent failures. In food safety, 2 types of actions to remediate failures are considered: corrective actions and preventive actions. Corrective actions are immediate activities conducted to fix the problem, and preventive actions are improvements made at the system level to prevent the recurrence of the failure. Negotiations these days include the certification of management systems to evaluate potential sources of failure at the system level. These audits can be conducted internally, or by a first party, in preparation to external audits, by customers, or by a second party, to evaluate customers directly, or by professional auditors on contract, by a third party, to achieve certification. The standards and certificates used in third-party auditing and certification are managed by organizations or public agencies who own the standard, and the auditing service is managed by certification bodies independently through a series of contracts. The first set of standards that food producers have to meet are those related to local regulations. These requirements are managed by public agencies, and failure to comply will have legal consequences. After this, there will be requirements from the buyers, which may be the compliance to a privately owned set of standards. These private standards generally require compliance to local regulations, and therefore their implementation will help to fulfill the regulatory requirements. And finally, the consumer will have its own set of requirements to be met regardless of the regulatory and distributor requirements. Having the ability to understand consumer requirements can help a business to gain competitive advantages. Like we can see in the market forces model from Michael Porter, the management of quality can be used to affect the marketplace. Products can be differentiated with attributes that limit others' ability to substitute. Barriers of entry to the marketplace can be put in place to reduce the threat of new entries, and the supplier-buyer relationship strengthened by sharing specialized knowledge. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or would like to have a conversation around this topic, feel free to contact us.